Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of the server setup. I'm having so much fun doing this. I actually should be streaming right now, but I'm having so much fun I think I'm going to continue this. Also, it's a little time sensitive because I want to have it set up as soon as possible after the previous server goes down. So that's why I'm kind of pounding these out here, and it's fun. Like I said, it's really fun. One thing I did want to notice, I want to just let you know, is I put some of these on top so that even if you were like up on the hill, you wouldn't see the redstone blocks. I think that's a nice touch. Kind of makes them look better, even from like right up here. Kind of see them, you know. So I like it. Anyways, so I said today we would be doing the multi-world, or rather I guess multiverse plugin, and I'm not going to do, as well as the plot world, and I am not going to do a tutorial on that. There are many out there, but I did get it set up, and we will be doing some other multiverse things, sort of. At least as far as anyone who's going to be playing on this server is concerned, we'll be doing it. So, let me show you what we got. I'm going to type /mv TP PlotMe, capital P, capital M, and we're in the plot world. So this is where everyone's going to be able to come and claim by default one plot, and with the money they can buy more plots. And by money I don't mean real life money, I mean in-game money, which you can get in a couple different ways. One of those ways we saw was selling items to the shop. That's one way to get a little bit of money, but more money sources in the future will be around, and I'm almost positive the PvP world is going to work out, which should be the main source of money. But anyways, so I built this little thing here, which is just a nice floor pattern and some beams. I don't know, I don't really like it all that much, but the main reason is so that I can put a message board here. What these boards are, there's one in the main world as well. What those basically are ways for me to come up here and say, type this command. I'm going to write my own bucket plugin. Sorry for loud people. I'm going to write my own bucket plugin, which I know I'll be able to do, that will simply put a link to a YouTube video in chat after you call a certain command. And the idea is that those videos would be videos that I make explaining how to use on this server the exact commands that you need to use to do everything. So there's going to be a different video for every aspect of this server. So I will make a store video on how to use the stores. I will make a video on how to set up your own stores with your own characters, and I will make a video, although actually wait, no, you won't be able to make your own stores. Sorry. That was a plan I had before, back when I thought stores were going to act differently. But you will be able to give money to other people in exchange for stuff. So if I had, some items I wanted to give someone for a certain amount of money, they'll just give me the money as a person, and they will just give me the item after that. It's not an official plugin thing, so hopefully no one will make you transfer the money and then give it to. Maybe it'll be safe to do a half the money now, half the money after sort of deal. Anyways, that's not what we're doing today. But let me just very quickly show you guys. So if this is the plot, there's a sign on one of the corners, wait for it, here it is, saying ID 0:0, owner Edster319. There should be a 4 at the end, there's not enough space. So that is my plot. It is the plot that I will not be using. I can have as many plots as I want because I'm a server op, but I'll probably limit it pretty small. I don't have to purchase more. You guys will, and by purchase, again, it's not real money. It's the in-game money that you'll be able to get pretty easily. Also, I want to set it up so that you get a little money just for logging on every day. But anyways, I'm going to claim another plot right here. No, let's go on the other side of it. Let's come up here so I can show you how to use it in different ways you can use it. So, /. I'm going to turn mobs off in this world. I haven't done it yet. Just want to say that. So, /plotme. Claim while I'm standing in it. Now, since I'm up, I can do as many as I want, but you guys will be able to do a varying amount based on certain things later on, but yeah, it depends on like what permissions you are given. But anyways, so we have same things. The ID 01. It's 394. That's kind of a bad plot to pick. I shouldn't have picked that one, but that's fine. And the reason why is because it makes it a little confusing what the ID is. The ID is actually its location. So let me show you how this works. I believe that was 01, right? So here's the plot world. All the plots automatically generated. If you keep walking, it's going to keep generating more plots. This here is plot 00. This one's 01. So then this one would be 02, 03. This would be O-1, O-2, O-3. If you go over here, this would be 1. Or so 10, 11, 12, right? So it's a grid. So if people tell you the ID of their plot, that's its location. That's how you know how to find it. And if you can do, I think it was PlotMe TP 0:1. Oh. PlotMe again. Well, I feel like I did it exactly like their example right there, except it's not working. Maybe it's a semicolon. Could be a semicolon. It's a semicolon. Okay, so that's so I teleported to my plot. So you can teleport to your friend's plot over here. Now, since this is my plot, I can dig in it. I can actually dig in anyone's plot. I believe. Yeah, it's not mine, but that's just because I'm op. And don't worry, I won't be doing that. I don't want to take you guys off. It's your server that you donated to get on. So as you can see, we are at Y61, and it is dirt all the way down. So there's no resources here. There's no reason to get. There's no reason to be here if you're going to be mining or anything like that. All of that needs to be done over at the main world, so you will be going back and forth with a lot of frequency. By the way, if you want to get back, it's the same command to get in here, /mvtp_world is what you do. And again, video explaining all that once the server's been released. So let's speed this up a bit here. So this is my plot. Now I can do /biome or /plotme biome using the biome planes. If I put a tab, it doesn't work, auto-completion. If I put swampland, now it is a swamp. If I were to do hell, this is possibly going to, hold on 1 second, let me check with this creeper. Difficulty 0. Yeah, see, that doesn't work for some reason in these other worlds. I'll have to figure that out. If I did hell, the whole place would be swarmed with zombie pigmen, so I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to set that off before I let you guys on, so none of you mess with it and set it to something crazy. What else is there? There's like, you know, deserts, and you can set it to mushroom. I think if you do biomes, it lists it all. There's some way to get, oh, biome lists. No, biomes list? It's just saying PlotMe. I don't know. There's some way to get it to list, but I don't really remember what it is. But it doesn't matter. Point is, there will be a list somewhere. Maybe I'll post it if you can't find it. Or maybe I'll show you how to get to it. We could also just do PlotMe help and find it like that. PlotMe biome, PlotMe list. No, PlotMe. I don't know. Also, if you want to your plot to not be touched by anyone, including like yourself or anyone else who you've what you can do, I should say, is you can allow other people to edit your plot. So if you want to work on a plot with someone else, you can allow them to edit your plot. If you don't want anyone to be able to edit your plot anymore, you can set it to done. The plot is done, and I think you actually lose ownership of it, perhaps, and then you can go claim another one. So that's one thing you can do. And yeah, so that's basically that. There's going to be more information on that coming, but that was pretty boring. I'm sorry to make you sit through that. But now for the fun part. /mvtp, one word, PvP world. Wait, Multiverse did not teleport you to PvP world because it was unsafe. Would you like to try anyways? M slash. Let's see what I didn't get this before. I wonder what that. Wow, really? It might be because it's nighttime. Yeah, I think it meant unsafe, like they didn't want you to spawn and then die, so I don't think it meant unsafe, like corrupted files or anything like that. So this is a world that I just flattened out like crazy. I still have to sculpt it a lot, which we actually probably won't do. But here I have these little things here. I don't know what I would call them, but they are where we are going to put the entrance to some PvP games. And let me show you what I mean by that. If we go to plugins, see what we're up to, we've got a lot more. WorldEdit is added. That's because another thing needed it. Craft Economy is old. SurvivalGamesMultiverse, really excited to get started on that. VoxelSniper is old. Buycraft is old. Vault is old. PlotMe is old. WorldGuard, also needed by some other plugins. Citizens old. Multiverse Core old. BattleArena is needed by some other plugins. It's a then dtlTraders, that's old. ArenaPaintbal and ArenaSpleef. Alright, hold on. These people are being really loud. I'm sure you can hear them. I'm just going to wait until they die down to continue recording. I'm very sorry about that. Alright, hopefully that's a little better. Anyways, so those are the 3 games that we got here and that we're going to have on the server to begin with. There's also the potential of me adding Capture the Flag. That is another option later on, but I'm going to see how some of these go first. I'm going to implement them one at a time, probably starting with survival games, and I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's going to create another multiverse world. I don't know if it's going to create just a sectioned off area in this world. I don't know. All that needs to be figured out. But let's assume that we are going to be able to get at least one of these games in here, and maybe all of them. And if we get all of them in here, we are going to want ways, like a lobby, for you to pick which game you're going to join. So, we are going to make a little lobby now for all of the games. So let's start with survival games. And my thinking for survival games is that we start off with a nice grass platform. And we could voxel snipe these, but let's be honest. VoxelSniper, you know, isn't going to be really helpful in such a small area. Who knows? Maybe we'll use it for the other ones. That's a nice grass area. Now let's get you know, just like some nice gravel pathway there. Why the hell not? Nice there. I like that. Now let's do like. What the hell's that sound? That's the sound of cow walks, isn't it? For some reason my volume's up really high. Can put these down here, right? Whoop. Maybe like a nice little waterfall. That looks kind of weird. Hold on. See if we can fix it up a bit. It does not look as good as I hoped it would. Yeah, that's fine. And then maybe like a chest, because chests are going to be in survival games, right? That's a nice little platform. So you imagine if you can imagine that if this was like the ground of our main lobby, right? It would be like a little circle, and then like you come over to the survival games one. Right, we'll put a big text survival games up at the top. Alright, so I wanna wrap this up soon. So let's do Spleef next. So let's grab some snow. I think it's gonna be snow. And we are gonna we're gonna make, maybe for Spleef, actually, Spleef might look best just completely flat. Because I think the game of Spleef is gonna be like the simplest kind of Spleef. I don't know, it might be multiple layers. If it is, who knows. But let's do completely flat. And then maybe like, yeah. Getting loud again. Sorry, we just have to put up the, what can I say? Can't really expect too much in my college. Alright, well there's like another layer up there, right? Like a nice semicircle. Well, hold on. There we go. I like that. So it's like 2 layers of Spleef right there. Well, you know what? Actually, okay. One second. Let's do this, actually. Okay, my originally really simple flat Spleef pattern is no longer simple. Whoops. Broke the wrong thing. Okay. You do that. Fill in the water. And do this. Alright. Spleef! I like that. And now, finally, paintball. Which is an interesting one. I was actually saving this one until last, hoping something would come to me for it, because I really don't know what I want to do. Paintballs are usually done in forests. Maybe we'll make like a really dense forest. Here's an idea. Let's go. I'm gonna do /B set again, per usual. Alright. That'll save us a bunch of time. And now, let's get where the tree's at. Where is the bone meal at? Okay. There's one. I'm cutting it off right at the same level there. Moo to you, cow. That's what I have to say. Break. Break. Wait, what happened here? No. And you know what else? /B snow. Here's one we haven't talked about yet. This one creates a nice little snowy mountain. Maybe we'll go paintballing in the snow. Could be fun. And that's pretty good. Now let's select this and patch up all the holes with just level 1. There we go, paintball. Why not? Huh? I like it. And maybe we'll fix this up a little, actually. Yeah, that's better. And those are the 3 games we got going on right now. I think that's good. Alright. We might change this around a bit because, you know, this is probably a longer episode because I talked about the plot, so that's fine. Things are getting more complex. Episode's getting a little longer. I'm cool with that. And wow, this is pretty awesome. I can't believe that this server's coming together the way it is. Of course, it's not really nearly close to being ready to having people on it, but I'm going to keep working on this in the coming days, and hopefully things will get to that point. The next step is going to be setting up these survival games to be played on, which might involve me getting onto 2 computers at once, just for a very temporary game. I don't know how it's going to work. We'll see how things work out. But I like what we did here. These are pretty simple. If you can imagine me putting them in a nice triangle with a nice little simple little lobby in the middle. You can walk to whichever one you want to play. There's probably only going to be one of each game. So if you're too late to paintball, there's not another paintball game you can play. And that might change later. That might get a little bit more crazy, but for now it's just going to be a way for some people to say, hey, you want to head over and play a paintball game? Alright, let's go. And there's, you know, logistics to figure out, like what happens if you come into the lobby with a full inventory of gear. You know, what's going to happen to it while you're gone. And I don't really know the answer to that, honestly. Those are all things that I need to figure out and might have to custom tailor. Ideally, what would the answer to that would be is that you have a different inventory when you're in the plot world and the normal world than when you're in the PvP world or any of the PvP games. That would be ideal. But I don't know if there's a plugin that exists that'll let me do that. And if not, then I'll have to see if it's feasible for me to write my own. And if not, then I'll have to think of something else. But that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry for the noise again. And I'll see you next time.